What up? It's Mr. RICH Bum, aka the nigga you love to hate. And I'm here with Poetiik.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Poetiik Soulja. How y'all feeling?
I guess they feeling all right. So
live and
okay, go.
Just making sure. This is my first after show, so he gonna get me right.
All right. Well, I only did one, but let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So, do you want to go ahead and speak on how you feel about this whole like Jayla and Nicole issue? Like, do you think that it could have been avoided? Do you think that it could have been handled a little better by either party?
In my personal opinion, I think it's definitely the version of the telephone game, right? Okay, so how I played it growing up was that, you know, you're on the other end and you hear things, but the way you hear it may not be necessarily how the person meant it, or in the tone, or words might get confused. And this, when each time it got brought back, it was like something different other than what it could have been.
Correct.
And because they never met each other, the tension was already building. And then you put two big personalities in the room, shit like that, it's gonna go less. So it was inevitable.
Yeah, I think like you just with communication itself, like with adults, it's tough. Period.
Hey, what's up, Grandma's talk table? How y'all feeling?
But communication is tough here, even when you know somebody. So when you complete strangers, it's hard to know like what the person actually meant. Because you know, I talk a lot of slang. I'm from Louisiana. I talk good. So you know, and I talk with aggression. So people take that as is attack. But that's just how my people talk. We were like, hey, what's up, dick? What's up, bitch? And it's not, I'm calling you a bitch, calling you a dick, and trying to insult you. Yeah, that's just how we talk. So my edge is a little different. So
I definitely mentioned that on a live I did the other day about the word bitch. So I'm like, listen, everybody's gonna take it however they want to take it. Right?
Exactly.
But like from where I'm from, back in my hood, like you can't use the word bitch openly to like another nigga. They gonna feel some kind of way. Yeah. So like everybody's not gonna take it the way, especially if we're still just getting to know each other.
Yeah, I don't know you like that. Yeah. So it's a level of respect before you even cross the line like that. You just don't go around insulting people because you don't know how people are going to react.
Yeah, some people take it as an insult, or some people's going to take it, you know, as a term of endearment. I mean, it teaches.
And some ones that no, I'm mad aggressive. It's not about calling someone a bitch. Yes, it is. And also, I speak to people directly. I was raised by my grandfather, again from the South and shit like that. So I was raised by a man, and he talks. My grandfather talks heavy. So I am a replica, and it's not to be like, oh yeah, I'm just about to chop off your motherfucking head. I've never walked into a room and started like punching people in their forehead for no reason. Yeah, that's never been the situation. I responded to some things. I respond to them the way that I find appropriate. But hey, that's just me. I feel like, you know, that's just how I fucking respond. You may find it overly aggressive. Hey, the military found it suitable, honorable, and thank you for your service as well.
Yeah. And thank you for your motherfucking service as well.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I call it how I see it, and like I said, I speak to people directly, and it's not to be insulted, not to be super aggressive. We grown. What you want me to tell you? Patty cake. I can't do that shit.
I mean, I don't think we're about to play any nursery rhyme games, but it was what it was. So, I mean, from that situation with Jayla and Nicole, I mean, I'm just glad that. I mean, it looks like it, or so it seemed. It looked like that they were on the mend of kind of making it up.
So that's actually getting to that. So the scene outside with me and Nicole, that's before you got there. Me and Nicole was digesting the situation, and I was basically, you know, just trying to, you know, reason with her and see a different vantage point, because again, like this is the first time they're meeting. You know, and I knew like something was like probably born from what was said, but I was like, you know, but still, you should take this opportunity. And y'all should, you know, try to rectify the situation. And so while we're out there, Andre comes outside with a fan, and it totally just disrupts the mood.
Where did that fan come from?
Where did that fan come from? I know y'all so tired of this motherfucking fan.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
5'7".
Yeah. So tired as a motherfucking fan.
I'm 5'11" on my good days. On my license, it does say 6 feet, but
my dick big. Yeah, so he comes outside with this fan or whatever, and just tries to have a motherfucking moment. This is seeking a moment because here we are trying to calm down, and you walk into a situation just to be fucking messy, and I didn't respect that. And I held my tongue. I was chill about it. So everybody said, "Oh yeah, he's super aggressive." No, I chill.
To play devil's advocate though for Andre, I think and especially because he's been around this group longer than we have, right? So just looking at all the BS that happened from season 1, right? Mm-hmm. And this is me now speaking as a viewer. If I was in his shoes, I would pretty much be on the same way. I'm gonna squash whatever things might be said or could be said just to make sure I get myself out of it. Right. This is what I said, and this is the part I played in it. Yeah. And it is what it is. So I think, I think he did come on really aggressive with that. And the fan,
so
drop that fan.
So, you say you come in there to, again, say clear your part, and I get that.
Yeah.
So now moving on to the second scene, now we changed clothes, we chilling, we're playing games, me and Nicole by ourselves. Jayla walks in, and again, I'm in the room with Nicole. Again, we're playing. They begin to talk and finally, digest the situation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So here they go again.
And that's what they needed from the beginning anyway. Correct. With just that moment to just talk one-on-one. It's already been through loose lips of other people for so long. They needed really just that one-on-one moment. So.
Yeah. So I'm kicking back, listening and shit like that. Then I try and commending them for both, working, because it was working itself out. It was working itself out. It seemed like, it was going, towards the right direction. And then Andre walks in again.
Yeah,
and he interjects himself.
The subtitle saying that Andre comes in.
Yeah, he walks into the room again, and again it just redirects the conversation. And I felt like the bridge that they could have formed, it was broken again more then. And that's just keeping it real, keeping it 100.
But I mean, they even still though there was a hug. There was a hug at the end of that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Like, good night. Let's move on. And to me, what it appeared to me was that it looked like a resolution was happening.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Okay. So I thought that was really cool. Really cool. Let's see. Everybody wants to be right fighter, but I don't even know what you said. That doesn't even make sense.
I think what they were trying to say was that everybody kind of like is always like popping off at the mouth, but like nobody wants to like just listen, or because you're hung up on the last word, right? So if you're not using active listening, right? You're hung up on the last word because you're already ready to go. Active listening means I'm listening to the entire conversation or the statement that the person just said, so I can finally really give a reasonable answer and not just like I'm coming from a place of ego or hurt, bruised feelings. So I think that, I mean, in this group, some people do be on the defense really, really hard, and it shows.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to the next one.
Okay, so what's next on the list? Okay, so breakfast.
Breakfast.
Okay, I was gonna talk about breakfast. So I'm glad that it showed up that King Payne got up and helped clean up the house. I know when I got there, the next morning the dishes was in the sink. So I'm really glad that that King Payne jumped in and cleaned up just to get things ready for Andre to cook, because you can't I hate that you can't cook in a dirty ass kitchen. So yeah, so I appreciated that.
Yeah, but
especially staying in that house with a lot of people, shit, you got to keep your side of the road clean.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not super uptight at all. That's what I'm saying. What you're seeing is, again, this is my experience with people I don't even fucking know. And y'all seen some of their histories. Y'all seen season 1. So seeing certain things that are malicious, such as stealing someone's name for their company.
Thank you, I am Tia. Thank you. Sorry, I jacked up your name. Sorry, boo.
But yeah, seeing someone, do malicious things to each other and shit like that, it doesn't make you, very trustworthy. So you want to come into this situation with apprehension. I think any adult in their right mind would, you don't just walk into anything like an open book and shit like that and also let anyone fuck over you. That's just not how the situation goes.
I get that, but I think in just retrospect too, because now me thinking about my journey on this season so far, each scene that I came in being my most authentic self, trying to be super genuine with everybody, meet everybody where they're at, despite, ish for the back, who said that, or whatever the case might be. The sign that's here at my house. It's a reminder. So you go into a situation for me, trying to be the most authentic that I could be, right? And meet everybody where they're at. But that doesn't mean that because I'm cool in my mind with everybody cool with me. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that was like the biggest lesson that I learned this season, because then it automatically, bringing it back to the conversation, I naturally started building up like a defense to being in this group. And I was like, I'm normally like happy-go-lucky, you know, I'm chill. Everybody love Poetic. So it's like, it was really weird for me to be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to keep kissing people's asses to be cool with them. I'm going to be genuine. But I mean, if it's not a mutual situation, then I'm going to move on. So I get that. I get that 100%.
So do you want to address that?
Who? Okay, so I'll address it. One and done. So we was having a good time, and every time,
what it's about, because they probably don't know what it's about.
Oh, so, yeah.
Someone made a sneezy comment, and we enjoy y'all being pessimists. It's awesome, but thank you for watching. But it says about Poetic, about him kissing
Hershii in the chat.
It says you're not authentic. And I don't see that because you kiss Jayla.
Because I kiss Jayla.
Yeah, so unauthentic.
I mean, so for me and how I normally is, you know, speaking from a single perspective, I like to have fun. So you can take that. It was a moment, and it was a great moment. So you could take that and whatever you want to do with that. But I like to have fun. I'm always gonna enjoy myself. Jayla was there; she was on the same vibe. And it was a nice moment. I had a good time.
Well, okay, but we won't continue trucking by. Let's go ahead and go to breakfast.
Next.
Okay, because people were started why did me and Nicole come in there and the bombs came in. The bombs came in hot. That would come in hot. The reason being, again,
first I missed it. Did you walk in and then just grab a drink and then walk out?
Oh yeah, I had nothing to say. Honestly, that's just on some grown man shit. If you're not in a good mood, if you're not again in a good space with fucking folks, and it was just. Honestly, it was drama already and shit like that. With my PTSD, my depression, my shit, look, I don't have shit to say. I don't have shit to fucking say, seriously. And it's like, you call it rude or whatever, but that's better than being fake or going off with folks. I just came to give me something to eat and let me work let me get me.
Hey, what's up, Tosh? Thank you. I saw somebody in the comment, Miss Ebby, and I just wanted to speak on that. So yes, I was in the Army for 4 years. I joined when I was 18 and I served until 22. And I was in automated logistics. So weapons and the vehicles was what I dealt with. So thank you.
Air Force, 4 years, medic.
Yeah.
And
I was at a medic unit for all them times to serve. So Fort Gillum, Southside, Clayco,
shout out to Louisiana. I see my state in the building, shout out to Louisiana.
Okay, so moving on to the breakfast. All right, so the breakfast, like I said, King Payne cleaned up, he cooked, he did his thing. Andre came in, and then you guys walked in. This is the moment right here where y'all walked in, and y'all looked like y'all was both on the same level because y'all was like
that previous night. You got to understand it. The previous night, you're in a house where there was arguing and shit like that. It's like, did we really come here for this bullshit? And also, look, I'm a new person. I'm a new person to this group. To make someone feel welcoming is not. Again, being argumentative and shit like that, it causes fucking ruckus. If you don't lead by example, if that's what you're preaching, that's what Andre is saying, lead by fucking example. All that fucking mess that happened that previous nights, a lot of the shit which y'all did not see or whatever, because again, due to time constraints, again, it's not gonna make a good combo in the morning. I'm a person with fucking feelings. If you say something that's Louisiana insulting, down. Thank you. Shout out to my city, shout out to my state. Yeah, Louisiana, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, y'all. But yeah, if you upset someone last night, you can't expect for them to be like, oh yeah, it's cool. Again, I don't know you like that.
Like, especially for me, like being in that house, like as soon as I walked in, like the tension was very thick in my face. So it was like, if I just got into it with somebody and it's crazy as y'all did on the first night, maybe I should kind of keep my distance then. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to mentally, smoke my weed.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get my
chill in the jacuzzi
and just chill the fuck out. Y'all saw me out there chilling at the table.
For all this like extra. I did not take all time off my schedule, missing money and missing class and all this shit to be arguing with.
And I just came back from visiting my family, so I was on a high note. But
yeah.
All right, so so that was breakfast, but it happened. Then we went ATVing.
Yes. Let me answer this right quick. Sorry, my bad. I'm Ray Serenity. I do not have a personal stylist. I do dress myself. I've always had my own little sense of style. So, and I like to just kind of wear whatever, I think looks good for me. So hopefully I'm doing a good job. Thank you. All right. So ATV, super pissed that I was not there for that, because that was the one thing for like months when André was telling me about the trip. I wanted to fucking go to ATV ride. That was the one thing I was looking forward to the most.
Sorry. Yeah. Someone says, Kanye said, why are you mad on the vacation? I know somebody said that in the comments. That's the whole point. Why come out here for bullshit? Seriously, we ain't come out here we ain't waste our money and shit like that. So I'm not a drama full ass fucking person. Which
it looked like everybody was having a good time here.
It was. That's why I wanted to do it. Like I thoroughly enjoy like ATV, and that's like one of like my, I guess, thrill seeking kind of like.
I'm going back to just so I could do that.
I'm actually gonna buy one.
We should set that up and we should do that again.
Yeah.
Shout out to Andaro for just editing the scene. I love the whole rock music vibe to it. I thought it was super
also,
spot on.
And shout out to T. Watson for shooting it.
Okay, of course.
Shout out to T. But yeah, that was really fucking dope. I feel like that moment there that. Like, again, we were acting like kids. That was the whole point, to be loose, have fun, and kind of like bond, do something different. And I feel like a lot of people had not done it.
Yeah, exactly.
Had only done
people look like they generally had a good time. I feel like the full episode having the entire cast on tonight. Exactly. I mean, majority of us. There was a few people that didn't make the trip or whatever.
Y'all gonna go skydiving next. I don't know about that.
Listen,
look.
They asked me to go airborne when I was in the Army, but
I don't know.
I chickened out last minute, but I still want to.
Plunging towards the earth. Yeah. Plunging towards the earth intentionally is kind of like insane. It's really insane. And shit happens. You gotta admit, shit fucking happens. Love your fucking
shout out to Mama Twix in the comments. What's up, Mama Twix?
I'm Mama Twix. I haven't met you, but hey girl.
I haven't met her yet either, but when she fly out to LA, she coming to see me.
All right. Oh, the video quality. The reason why the video quality was staggering behind because it was a live feed and y'all niggas was on it.
Yeah.
So and y'all was on it and y'all was making chats and y'all was draining our energy. And it's not our energy.
In my opinion, I think the episode was uploaded just a few minutes before
so
the
we had
live.
some lag.
So it still had a little bit of lag. It was still rendering. It should be like full quality, super clean, at least by tomorrow, in my opinion. But that's what I think it was. But I mean, other than that, I was happy to see what I saw as far as footage wise.
Yeah. All right, and so let's see. So we get back to the house.
Thank you, Momo of Two Kens. I appreciate it. Thank you for streaming Passenger. That is my labor of love. Speaking of that, I am releasing 2 new singles in 2 weeks. Super excited about that. Thank you. First track is called Chameleon and it's featuring Flykingi, as well as my boy Ron Baker from 413 Hold It Down in Dallas Stay Strong. And then my next track is called The Chase, and we have a little surprise, few special guests on there featuring him, featuring Rico Cassadine of Chase in Atlanta, and as well featuring my girl La Lucy. So stay tuned for both those tracks. They coming at you soon.
And as far as for me, I have my second independent album that will be coming out hopefully later this year, man. I want to make a real fire-ass project, so I'm really focusing just on the motherfucking music, and I really don't care how long it actually takes. I'm serious because I have shit out.
Yeah.
Check out Here Host, check out Straight Savage, check out
On God.
You got to check out my shit again, and maybe that can explain something, that Louisiana vibe. Maybe that's what y'all need to get. I'm not a LA boy, I'm not a Cali boy. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from the fucking look. I'm from the sticks, from the mud, and I'm proud of it. Grew up in also the PJs, but I'm an educated nigga.
I want to say something about that too, because a lot of people initially when they released the trailer and they released us in little snippets of us, or at least I think after maybe the premiere episode, a lot of people say a lot of these people are not from LA, they don't deserve to be on the cast. But my whole thing and my rebuttal for that is this is chasing LA. We've been chasing
our dreams
for LA, and we're here now, and we're out here grinding and we're doing our thing. So
I have a house in Long Beach. Well, LA, I do. Shit, I've been living out here for
you pay taxes in Los Angeles.
I surely do, and
we all do.
So I stand on it. So I am like shit. At this point, I've probably been out in LA longer than I've been out in Louisiana. Richard music is bomb too. What the track was playing in the background?
That was On God.
Oh, that was On God. Yes, On God. Y'all got to go stream like On God. So the person was asking what song was being streamed when I was at the house. When they had me dancing awkwardly, I'm like, why do they have me dancing so fast to my music? Like it don't go like that. But On God. So my music is available on all premium streaming platforms everywhere. You have YouTube, of course, you got YouTube, but you got Apple Music, you got Spotify, you got Tidal, you got Deezer, anything everywhere you could imagine, even the newest ones. My shit is out. And my last single was Here Ho.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So let's move on to the next part, right? Yeah. So King Payne gave Andre back his LLC. So I was super excited for this moment because, to be honest, in my humble opinion, this shit should have never happened from the beginning.
It was malicious, intentful. That shit was just downright dirty. You gotta call it how you see
somebody's business. Seriously, somebody's livelihood.
That's a personal gut.
I'm glad that they just had that moment. Shout out to you.
Like, you gotta understand that. Yeah. Like, how would you feel if this person purchased, like, part of your dream? And it's like, of course they get the company, but the company's name and shit like that, and they did it with a malicious intent. And y'all expect for us to be like, that's me friends with a person like this. Yeah. Please fuck me over. Fuck me over.
Really, really hard to do that, especially because, like I said, me and Andre, we super close. So I know that was something that was bothering. However, it wasn't going to affect anything about him moving forward with, Shop Penn, because he still was getting orders.
And somebody said, let me address this. Somebody said, well, mind your business, it wouldn't happen. Again, it didn't happen, whether you mind your business or not. Somebody interjected themselves in someone else's business, researched their business, and then bought their business.
Yeah. So I was super glad just to see that moment, because it was a long time coming. And me personally, as a newbie, I'm tired of talking about LLC. I wasn't there for this shit. I'm tired of talking about it. So, like,
I wasn't there, but the topic itself, it was fucked up. The whole situation.
Yeah.
We've been tired of talking about it. That's their situation between those two. But again, that's our opinion, and that's skip over because it's done.
Yeah. All right. We can finally put the LLC situation to bed.
But you know what? But also, let's address this too. The audience or the viewers, the misconception, like, Cast ones are not worthy of speaking up for themselves, bro. We here. We part of the cast, and we deserve.
I was gonna get to that in the next thing, but you're right. I mean,
but no, I just want to address this. And to call yourself an OG, chasing goes back. Atlanta's in 5 seasons. LA, I appreciate it. This is season 2, but still, no. The people on 1, congratulations, you made the cut. But still, no, you can't be up here hollering like, oh yeah, you did so much, yada 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 yada. No, that wasn't. It took a lot of people to make this happen. Just not also the talent. It's the people behind the scenes, the people over there. And again, Adario been doing this shit way before. So you want to go OGs? Shout out to Atlanta, because they the only OGs that I'm repping for. Okay, shout out Atlanta. Y'all the OGs. Okay, we just got here.
Yeah. So I mean, we were casted for a reason.
Yes, we were.
We do have opinions, and we do. We have something to say. That's why we were casted. So I mean, for us to just sit around and be pretty all the time, it's not going to work. So we have something to say. Somebody just asked if I have any children. I don't have any of my own children just yet. Hopefully, God willing, one day.
How many you want? I want 3.
I will hopefully knock it out with twins and be done with it, because I'm an identical twin myself. So it'll be nice if the twin trait just kind of bloop, and we could just be done with it. So I could just knock 2 out. But I do have, according to the state, since they confused me with my twin, I have 2 children.
Let's see. So we're moving on next. I got C's, so get ATN. The therapy sessions about triggers. So us sitting there. I'm sorry to hear that like that. Okay, so talk about triggers again, because like I said, everyone's frankly like new. This is like strangers. For real, our first time going away. Think about even taking a trip. You don't just go anywhere with anyone. You usually go away with people that you've known for a while. Yeah. And this situation is different. Like, we haven't known each other for years and years and years. This has only been a couple months.
Yeah, I mean,
and we have been around each other, not like every day, but like I see you a couple times.
Like 5 months of filming, but like I said, we're around each other every day, so we still getting to know each other. It was my first group trip, so I was thankful to be invited, but also be there and be able to show up, because I was working that day. I had, you can't miss that money. So I had to work and then jump my ass on the road and drove to Palm Springs just in time for the fuck shit. Because that was a lot.
But it was an all right trip. All right. But okay. So talking about having a little therapy sessions about triggers or whatever, I think that's important, again, to be mindful of how you speak. You don't know how people can interpret things and take things and stuff like
Just
that.
like we were talking about the word bitch. So like, everybody's not gonna take kindly to that.
Correct.
So I think it was a really important conversation to have. Especially if you like we're just getting to know each other, so figure it out. So therefore, at least
love you too, guys.
Therefore, if I say some shit,
I love my family too. Family.
It's not. You all good. It's gonna be like, okay, you clearly I'm throwing shade because you just said, hey, that bothers me, that affects me, but I'm just gonna say it anyways. One, I'm being an asshole, and two, hell yeah, I'm throwing hella shade. So I feel like going forward, the people that were involved in that conversation should have been able to take from me. What the fuck is that?
Someone said he got an erection.
Oh,
it was in vibe. I don't know.
Yikes.
Let's see. What? I mean, hey, somebody over there going, oh.
Okay. Let's moving on.
I'm just saying, hey, get your life. Whoa.
We were talking. Okay, so we went over that. Okay, and then as in the middle of that conversation, then I showed up. Yours truly popped up.
Yeah.
I was sitting out there for a while, so I thank God because I had to piss. So I was like, please, can y'all let me in this motherfucker? So it was nice to be able to pop in the conversation and finally be able to add, but not really add. It was more so me playing catch up.
Yeah, right.
Because I felt the energy in me. What up, girl?
And Todd's there, right? A real man's nobody bitch.
What
up, girl?
What's going on? Not my two favorites. Come on.
Hold up, hey, you like to, you're another on the bums.
The bombs, right? I was like, I will take that. I'm not even mad at it. I'm not even mad at it. I will take that. Come on, the bombs.
So let's go ahead since we got your man Poetiik gonna interview you right quick.
Okay, let's talk about it.
So, how did you feel about tonight's episode? Right?
I thought it was a lot. I thought it cleared up a few things. I thought that there were still some things unanswered. But I definitely thought that it was a good episode. I mean, everyone's going to have a difference of opinions of certain things, and everyone's going to take things differently. I was glad that the fans got to see that Jayla and I had a conversation and we squashed it. We had several conversations over the course of the whole entire trip, and they'll see a little bit more of that and whatnot. But I was glad that we were able to squash it, and we were able to, figure out a way to move past what had happened. So, now for other people in the group, Nicole is my favorite. I don't care. Thank you. So for other people in the group, honey, I can't say the same, but, I'm just going to say I'm glad that she and I got a chance to squash the issues.
The bums.
Yeah, that's you, honey.
I'm glad y'all had a moment to chop it up. Because, you had mentioned it to me that y'all did make up in a way. It looked like a resolution to me. So.
No, it was. And here's the thing, for me, it's so funny. Like, I read a couple of the comments, honey. I was getting my hair done and trying to get out of work and come home and do all this and this and that. And it's like, for people to say that I'm fake, it's like I told that girl exactly what I said 1,000 times. She and I had a conversation. My only point is, if someone tells someone something that I said, they can't tell you how I meant it. You guys hang around me all the time. I'm the most catty, funny, hilarious person in the world. You know what I mean?
You like say this all the time down too, but
hello, right? Like that's what I'm saying. Like literally, this is what we do.
Everybody got their little favorites from first season.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all for watching. But I hope that y'all step back and look at it from the whole vantage point, and also understand y'all don't see everything. I
don't act like I have amnesia when I get asked a question, guys. I said that I said it. I said, yes, I did say that it looked like she was at the Dollar Tree. But then when the story was regurgitated to me at the table, it was said that I said she got her body done at the Dollar Tree. See what I'm saying about how stories get mixed up and misconstrued and all this and this and that. And that was my only point. I was never trying to say I didn't say it, because I'm never going to say I didn't say anything. I'm going to tell you exactly what I said. I'm going to tell you exactly when I said it. But I'm just going to say, hey, you can't tell me how I meant that. That would be like me being like, oh, Poetiik, that shirt kind of tight tonight, baby. Like, you know what I mean? But they'd be like, well, Nicole said you must have gained some weight because your shirt is kind of tight. You see what I'm saying? Like
my shirt snug.
And I know you do. They would have felt. Did I say she was out the group? Yes, I did say that, and I laughed when I said it to King Payne. I said, King Payne, that's your friend, because that was in the moment where Andre had called her on the phone, and King Payne was like, oh, my friend on the phone with the ops, and I was like, oh, that's your friend? I was like, well, she's kind of out anyway. She's not here, so it's okay. Don't worry about her being on the phone with them. And it was in a playful manner, trying to lighten the mood, because they were literally trying to make it seem like, oh, well, guess what? She's on the phone with us, but I thought you were King Payne's good Judy. And, that's just what it was. It wasn't that serious.
Oh, yeah, you have it.
As far as breakfast goes, guys, I spoke to everybody. I don't have no control over Rich, honey. I came in. I said hello, everyone.
You did say.
I did. I said hello, everyone.
Oh yeah, when y'all first walked in, because then they cut to y'all. They cut to y'all standing right there like this, like.
Okay, boom. Let me. Well, no, I'll save that. I'll save that for another interview, honey. I'm not gonna go that deep into it. I saw a comment, honey, but I'll save it for another interview. I'm not gonna do that much.
Yeah, let's not give them too much tonight. just a little bit.
Okay. So, what were we? Hold up, we moving along in it.
Right, I'm like, where were you guys at? I was driving, so I didn't see everything.
I guess the telephone game, since you called it right time. That was on my thing.
Yeah, we were talking.
Oh, was it? Oh, did y'all already talk about ATV? So let the record reflect. I almost died.
Hold up, let me open this up so I can get people's mind states together. We just had a therapy session, quote unquote, where everybody's supposed to be cool and talk about their triggers, and now here we are playing this messy ass game. And hold up,
the messy ass games for me.
That's what I'm saying. So you got to understand this. Like, I'm not triggering myself. Nobody triggering. Like, where's this coming from? We just had a therapy session where shit was cool, great, all that good shit. Now let's play a telephone game, which is obviously on a topic. This has been talked about. This is some gossip again, and now we're about to go back into
it was given the question in the box game again.
Yeah, pretty much. Just in a different format. And it's all like shit from like first season.
And we're newbies. Why do we want to hear that? Why do we want to hear that?
I didn't know about this, but it's like it's on first
season. So we want to be messy. We want to be messy.
Let's talk about season 2. Idea. That's what I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about season 1.
Right. So rewinding back for 2.2 seconds, Rich tried to kill me on them ATVs, guys. I had a fun time. However, if I never do that again, I will be okay. I'm just gonna come and be the cheerleader. Huh?
Is your booty still bruised? She had a bruise.
You just gonna tell my business?
Right, because I didn't know if that made it or not.
You just gonna tell my business? You just gonna tell my business, Rich? No, my butt is fine now. Let me tell you, my butt is fine now. Rich made sure I had some medicine. He made sure, honey, that I wasn't gonna die, honey. He took care of me. And I was good, honey. But I did tumble off that thing, honey. It's my fault. It's my fault. Next time I'm going to pay attention.
I'm glad they didn't put that in the episode, though.
No, as soon as I came down from up the thing, I was like, oh my God. I was like, did y'all catch me falling? Please tell me y'all didn't get me falling. Because I fell hard. Like, I tumbled, baby. But, I still had a good time. Nicole and Rich and me and Poetiek double date. Who is Grandma?
Grandma cut off. I just gave it that.
Let's go.
It's giving no more.
She said, let's go on a double date. Let's go. Okay, so boom. So to the messy game. Yeah, the messy game, honey, was messy. And that's why I was sitting there with my face all puzzled. Like, now, why do we have to come here?
Was that bothering you? That was bothering you when we were playing that telephone
game? The game, but I just knew where it was going to go. I knew where it was going to go, and I knew the insinuation behind it. Now, here's the thing. The problem about it is when you're doing one-on-one direct, they're trying to say like, oh, well, if I have a phone here and I have a phone here, we can hear exactly what you're saying. That's not what I meant when I said that. I said that you can't tell me how I said it. You see what I'm saying? Like, Rich can repeat what I just said to him, but he's not sassy like me. He's not sassy like me. So if I be like, girl, why would you do that? Then Rich is going to regurgitate like, girl, why would you do that? You see what I'm saying?
Like, too, about your tagline again, they said you came in really aggressive.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Like, hey, look, like I said, military, great work. They needed it. They needed an aggressive person. In life, I'm aggressive about just my goals in general and shit like that. But like I said, I may come across like with an edge and shit, but people,
thank you.
They know me. They know that I got a big heart and shit like that. But I'm forward. Like, I was raised by my grandfather, Southern.
And I think I get that from you. I get military. I get Southern. I lived in Atlanta for 10 years, so I get the Southern culture and how everything moves. So I get it. Like, but you know what I'm saying? And I also get it from like, if you don't know about that life, if you're not from there, you're gonna be like, if you have a daddy, he's really like, mean. Like he's actually really not. He's actually a really cool ass guy. So it just.
Poetiek, let's talk about you getting a lap dance, honey. Like,
ooh, let's not. Let's just skip right past that. Let's just skip right past that. Okay.
But yeah, so even though the game was messy, guys, I'm glad that the energy that needed to be had was between me and the person I needed to have it with. I'm glad that me and Jayla didn't slide back into no negative Nancy type of ways. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that it didn't go where that could have went. You know what I mean? Like, I knew exactly who was, you know, trying to do the stuff and make the stuff happen. So I addressed it with the person that it was supposed to be addressed with. And, you know, I moved on, honey. Me and Jayla still stay in a good, positive, collective space.
If you go,
like, yeah.
oh, that's vote.
That thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be a new one.
Not aggressive. Rich, why they want you to be aggressive so bad?
I don't know. And they say that I can't take accountability. I'm fine with who I am. At the end of the day, I wake up and look, I go to sleep and wake up as myself. When I say I fuck with me tough, I fuck with me tough. I'm serious. And if you don't agree with that, that's cool. But I have people that really love me and support me. So the shit at the end of the day, like the shit that really matters to me, my family, my friends, my health, my mental health. Like again, people opinion gonna be people opinion. You know, Poetiik met me, he think I'm cool. People who's never met me, they think I'm not. Look, you've never met me, but if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But at the end of the day, I fuck with me tough. Seriously, I'm a jack off to me later, just to let you know like how much I fuck with me so tough. Like seriously, I really don't give two shits or two fucks because I've earned my way through this life. I've earned my voice. I'm not sitting on my couch insulting folks. I fought for this country. I serve my community, and whether you not feel like it's professional or not, baby, I've done my thing. Yeah. I've done my thing, and you can't take away my success, and that's not negating.
Somebody just asked what your sign.
I'm a Libra, believing in balance, and that doesn't negate or take away. Oh, he quote unquote is aggressive. No, I'm aggressive. I'm cool. I'm loving. I'm caring. I'm daring. I'm a lot of motherfucking things. I am layers, and if you cannot understand that as a grown folk adult, and you walk around, you think like, oh yeah, you don't get upset. Everybody have those fucking moments. Everybody snap. If I put a camera on you in front of some strangers and they insulted you, call you a bitch, or they were talking crap, whatever, trust me, y'all probably doing worse shit more than me because I haven't snatched a wig, I haven't pulled a knife, I haven't pushed anyone, throw a drink. But yeah, we can rewind the tape. And if people talk about they have also grown, bitch, no, you have not grown. You've been checked by a real one. That's just kind of how you see it. Keep the same energy towards everybody in your life. People know me. And like I said, I fuck with me so tough.
So, how'd you feel about the game?
The game, like I said, it was weird because it was like another situation where I was put in a situation that you're naming things from season one. Like, I'm tired of talking about season one shit. Like, we got a whole bunch of great things going on this past year. Let's talk about this season two.
I do think the Kumbaya moment was good. Hershii orchestrated a nice Kumbaya moment. I was shocked to see the scene. I guess that's coming next. I guess maybe we're coming up next and y'all talking where Hershii was going crazy in the room, honey. Because I was like, oh,
that was. I mean, well, yeah, I think that was pretty much the next one. But that threw me completely off because I mean we saw Hershii at the We Just Met Again mixer, and then he kind of went off them. It's like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh shit. Now if Hershii is going off like this at this, it's like the energy in the room is foul because Hershii is super sweet. So like if he's pissed off and raising his voice, he's fucking annoyed, and I don't blame him.
That is a sweet person on the cast.
We came,
second to you. You're second. I'll give you your second. But Hershii is number one. Hershii is number one.
Yeah. I mean, they might be tied.
I think
they might be tied. Poetiik be chilling. Poetiik really be chilling though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that he might low key win, honey, because even in the midst of adversity, honey, Poetiik will be the one that'll just be like, I'm over here, honey, boom, like, you know.
I try my best to keep it because listen. The energy is transferable, right? So like you're bugging out, you're pissed off, somebody across the room, like it's all bouncing off the wall. It's too fucking thick in this room. This house ain't that big enough to be escaping all that shit. So if I started feeding off that and we just going around beating our chest, like what the fuck we gonna get accomplished? And I feel like every time in those situations, I try to remind myself because I was a hothead nigga back in the day in my 20s and shit like that, early military days. I was there too. But it took me a while on my own journey to get to where I am now. I'm not perfect. I have my days where I fuck up. I wake up moody. But
you want to fight somebody sometimes?
Nigga, sometimes I want to slap the shit out of somebody.
See, everybody have their moments.
We're all human.
Don't get captured.
That's just what it is. But, you just got to take everything in stride. And in these situations with big-ass personalities, I really wanted to observe. And after few months of few scenes observing, I got a nice little synopsis of everything.
Let me see. Somebody asked me a question. Nicole, how do you feel about being around a different group of people besides your own personal friends? Because that is a big difference, as we can see. you know, I think the biggest thing for me about being around different people that are not my personal friends, like stepping into this situation, is that I try to treat this situation like I treat my personal friends, and my personal friends get me. They understand me. They know what it is. So if I say something funny, my personal friends laugh. You know what I mean? Like, just like the people that have met me that I'm cool with, like Poetiik and Rich and Hershii and Jeremy and the other people, you know, that I've been around, like they get me. So I think the biggest difference is that perhaps I should have, you know, try to tiptoe my way into the situation as opposed to just being my normal self, because I was just being my normal self.
So let's flip it, right? So if we all three of us came on, right? And all three of us came on as cast members, and we didn't say nothing about nothing. We didn't interject. We never gave our 2 cents on a scene. We never gave our comments.
What
we
the fuck y'all there? They just sit there. They ain't saying that, oh, they got checked. You heard it with that fan?
Yeah, right. We're just sitting there. How would that work?
Right.
I don't know.
So it's kind of a catch-22. You know what I mean? Like, we're damned if we do and we're damned if we don't. Hershii!
Speaking of damned if you do, damned if you don't, child.
Like my Clark Kent Hershii.
It's cute.
Thank you.
Can y'all hear me?
Hey,
let me know if y'all can't hear me. AT&T ain't cute.
Okay. Yeah, we can hear you.
Well, welcome to tonight's episode.
Thanks for tuning in.
Starring Poetiik.
Okay, wait 1 second. Somebody said, but what you say isn't always funny, Nicole. I mean, you called William Malibu's Most Wanted. That was derogatory. How is that derogatory? That's a hilarious movie. That movie is literally hilarious.
Can we stop there? Can we stop that name right there? Because this is slide.
Can
we go another comment? I don't want to hit no more.
Do we even need to talk about
that
wasn't even
yeah.
Next. People are so hilarious. They're so hilarious.
I ain't giving nobody no.
Okay, Hershii. So let's get to you since you're here now. You know, let's talk about how are you feeling, Hershii, during the telephone game?
I feel they did it. I was wondering how the edit was going to work out with that. They did an excellent job. Production did their thing. Dario did his thing. I stand on everything that I said. Everybody really wants me to yell at Nicole specifically for some reason. Like,
get it out, Hershii. Yell at me right now. Go.
It's not even. I think what people don't understand is that I think they see how cool we are now, and they think we were that cool at the time. And we weren't. Like, we were getting to know each other, but we weren't as cool as we are now at the time.
Right. I think that goes to the same for me, because I was getting comments I think it was last week's episode, like, oh, you just sided with Nicole. We literally, when she came to my house on that scene, that was our second time ever being around each other ever in life. So, you know, we hella cool now, but back then, which was like I don't know how many, 7, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, that wasn't the case.
Yeah, and can I say something, just 1 quick second, just to pause and interject, honey, because you guys are all here and you can say it. Now, everybody saw me walk into Poetiik's house, honey, and between Poetiik and Andre, I don't know which one of them said it, honey, somebody said the rich bitch is here. I've never told none of y'all I'm rich, have I?
No.
I don't proclaim to be rich, honey, because I'm not.
Saying, look at me, I'm rich.
Right, I've never proclaimed to be rich because I'm not, honey. I work hard. And if you think I'm rich, thank you. I appreciate that very much. I'm glad that whatever I'm doing is translating outward and it's looking real rich.
But I'm not going to tell anybody to cut down their success. There's enough haters and we've all earned our fucking right. We've all earned our step. Seriously, I don't care. Fuck that. Nah. Own your success.
But just to piggyback off that, I think it's just because I got a lot of comments after my debut episode, which was the premiere episode, about the sugar daddy comment. And I felt like people, no matter what your experience in life, you're going to call a thing based off your own experience. So if you don't know what a mentor is, that sounds ridiculous. That sounds absurd. I'm going to call it what I might know, and that's a sugar. Just like they don't know a successful female woman, own house, own business. Yeah, so they got to call it what they know. They think it's an Airbnb. They think it's rented. They think it was off PPP loans. They're going to call it based off their experiences.
Yeah, so what is up with that too? The fact that
when they don't know nothing about making money as a drag queen, they're gonna call it broke.
They go exactly.
Yeah, like what is like we can't have shit going on. Like we've been hustlers. Like what y'all saying?
Why bring money up and what you pay for your friend? I don't know whose friend's account this is, but like these people. Have I ever brought up anything that I've ever paid for y'all or anything of that nature?
No, not to me. No.
Other than again this group trip, I think that's what they're referring to. The money that we put in. Again, I work very hard for my money, and working as again an ICU nurse for 10 fucking years. I put in a lot of time. I put in a lot of heart. I put in a lot. Okay, so I understand also as a black man, understand the value of what it took me to get here. This was not easy. I didn't have shit handed to me. I don't come from no silver spoon. No one paid for my college. I earned my way. The military paid for it after I served my time. They didn't give me this for free.
Yeah,
and then I had to earn the grades to make it. I had to pass my boards to make it. So fuck that. No. My money is very valuable. My time is very valuable. My energy is very valuable. So that's just where I'm at with life. And I think that every adult who's chasing a dream and serious about life, you need to be serious. You need to be aggressive about your shit.
Somebody mentioned because that you and Nicole said that y'all put in more money.
We did. That's just fact.
That's a fact. Yeah.
That's just fact. It don't have to be no colossal amount of money. I threw in one, she threw in two, because it was asked. It was asked like, hey, we need some extra money. Well, Andre, what's the boy name? Yeah, he asked like, hey, he was short and asked could people put in extra money. And me and Nicole did without hesitation. And again, it doesn't matter. I'll put in $50, $25. My money's my money. I've been broke. I've been rich. Look, I know how it feels. So fuck that.
These comments are hilarious, honey. They said I act like I'm above you guys.
They just, again, some people understand and some don't. I can't. You can't make everyone understand you. Like,
we can't.
Other people think about me is none of my business, so I don't like that.
Yeah. That was one of the best things.
I gotta keep.
It's fine. The people up here, they know what it gives, honey. We hang out with each other all the time, on and off camera. They know what it gives.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had a good
time. Oh my god, it was so much.
Can't give away too much, but you know what I'm saying. But it was a great time. And
I'm playing in the pool though.
That was.
Thank you, Mama Twix.
That was the moment.
Okay, Hershii. So now let's move along. Then let's move along to so we can bypass all this. And let's move along to you going crazy.
Honestly, in that moment, without giving too much, because we still got to get into the next episode. Honestly, I was just emotional. Like that was night 2. Everybody keeps saying I keep mentioning my baby, but that's real. Like me and LaSalle are new. At the time, me and LaSalle were new parents, so we were both stressed out, like on each other's nerves. So I knew it wasn't gonna be kumbaya or shit like that coming out there, but it was just like night number 2. We had just had a good moment, and it turned into
have a good time. It's vacation.
So and no shade, and everybody think I was just directing it at one person. I was mad at everybody. I was mad at everybody, but the energy was in the room that I was staying in. The energy was in there, so I was just I just snapped. I just fucking snapped. I was over it because I wanted to drink and turn the fuck up, and all we doing is arguing and talking about the same shit.
Yeah, we ain't playing no Monopoly. We ain't playing no Scrabble, no Twister.
And we brought so many games. Like, I brought so many games with us. We didn't play no spades. We didn't play no... Oh, Rich, me and you play blackjack, though. I did teach you how to play the blackjack real good. So now we're ready for the casino, guys.
We ain't get to play no life.
Shit, I didn't have time to play any games. I was there for a short amount of time, but...
Right, by the time you got there, honey, it was go time.
The way I saw was...
games the night before.
The way I saw it was in that moment that y'all saw before the show went off was I could have been at home. If this is what we giving this whole weekend, I could have been at home. Like,
okay, this ain't giving it away, but I mean, this is just true fact. Me and Nicole was on the wall like this with the cup.
Because Rich was right so I was like, what is going on? Like, why is the yelling going on, honey? Me and Rich was like,
with the cup. I was in the bathroom like creeping to the bathroom so I can hear me and shit.
No, that was hilarious. I'm trying to tell you, that was so funny. Yay, we got a caller.
What's up, caller? Cut on your mic. I think your mic is off.
Yeah, you're muted.
Stefan, your mic is muted, man. You gotta click
there you go.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Okay. So I just want to say, Nicole, it did kind of seem like you brought Jayla up a lot, before you met her. But I feel like when y'all met each other and y'all had y'all moment or whatever, and y'all cleared the air, everything was cool. But outside of like the kitchen conversation, I feel like you brought her up. Like, you were correct when you said Andre brought her up. in the kitchen conversation. You're absolutely correct about that. But I felt like after y'all had y'all moment and y'all had y'all conversation, everything was cool. Clearly, y'all are not like BFFs or anything like that. But Andre and King Payne wanted to keep the mess going with that game and wanted to bring it up again, bring the telephone thing up again. And it was just like, why? And you were absolutely correct. That's not even how you play telephone. But you know.
It's a classic case of men inserting themselves in the women's business, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was just like, we've already had a conversation. We've already cleared the air. We're cool. We're not best friends. We're not even really friends. We don't know each other like that. But maybe we could get there. But y'all keep on drumming up the drama. We're not even going to be able to get there, you know?
Right. I'm just glad that in that moment, it didn't derail us. As you can see, Jayla was focused on other things, honey. I was over there in my corner, honey, talking to the people that I knew made this messy game up, you know. So I'm just glad that it didn't derail what we had talked about the night before. You know what I mean? Like, she and I stayed on the same page as far as, like, you know, we squashed it. It is what it is.
Right, I agree, definitely. And I think y'all would be good friends. And Hershii, I would have had a down like that too.
Going
Like,
on
calm
here?
down, girl. We already talked about it. Why are y'all still arguing about this same shit?
It's Hershii in the faces for me.
I know.
That's where I was, Stefan, I hope I'm saying your name right. That's where I was at. Like, I just was, emotionally, I was full. Just like it was, that whole house, you can feel the negativity in the fucking house. I think it finally just sat down on my spirit, and I just was over it. I was over it.
Yeah, because I'm the same way. I'm like, girl, let's just have a good time. Who want to sit here and argue about this? We just spent this money to buy this Airbnb, girl. Let's just have a drink, bitch. Go out and have a good time. Like, who has time
and
for
not
that?
start messing with folks.
But Sage ain't finna work for this group, so
And Hershii tried to stage the house.
he really tried.
Right.
If you notice, every time we went outside the house, we had a good time. That's because the Sage was on the front porch.
Yeah, they definitely should let you stage it. I agree. Yeah. But all right, that's all I had to say. I love everybody. I hope y'all have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
What they say in the comments? Yeah, if we would have just played Monopoly, honey, it would have been all good. If we would have did the wobbler something, we should have had a dance song.
Mama Twix, that's right. I see you in the comments.
What she say?
She said she got baby girl got
24 hours to respond about my husband. Oh yes, Mama Twix said you is hers, Poetic. This is getting good, honey.
Okay.
So Hershii, you heard me via the episode. Me and Richard married. Now we're the bombs.
Yeah.
I heard. Congratulations.
Thanks. Well, I told you guys that the We Just Met 2.0 mixer, we were having a baby.
You
now
did,
we're
so
married.
it was only right that y'all get married.
Yeah, right, it's only right. Like, we don't want our child to grow up, you know, like that. So we're gonna get married.
Yeah. What's up,
hot gal?
Hot girl.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Was they aggressive?
Well, you know, that
was
quick.
Was it in and out?
Roll too much?
That was quick. Oh man.
Come on, callers. Come on, y'all call through. This is y'all time to engage. You know, y'all in the
Somebody said, I think you guys having more fun and doing activities would get rid of some of the tension and negative energy. You're absolutely right.
It would. Yes, it would.
You're absolutely right.
So many different scenes like that for this show. But what they pick out is what they pick out.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if we would have played some games and did some other things, not messy games. So I'm sick of the messy games, y'all. No shade. Like, I'm very sick of the games that are rooted in the mess. Rather however they come out, the games are rooted in mess.
We have enough tension. We have enough different personalities. That's what I'm saying. Like, if people could just be cool and say fuck the dumb shit instead of trying to be like petty and take fucking jabs.
Do y'all know how to play spades?
It was just it just exacerbated the situation. It really did. And so how do you expect for people to go from high tension to be like, oh yeah, we're cool, that breakfast great, everybody high fives. This ain't no motherfucking who coming up? Motherfucking school trip? Is
that somebody there?
Please don't be a troll.
Hello. Oh, okay, goodbye.
Okay. What is going on?
If you guys are in the chat and you know how to play spades, you guys are invited to the next game night because it's about to be a spades night. It's going down.
Okay, bet.
We need to have a casino night.
Oh, let's do that. Oh my God, that would be so much
But
fun.
not before we go square dancing, because we talked about that.
We did talk about.
We need to go square dancing. I got
Okay, boom. I'm gonna get it going, honey.
Hold on, excuse me. I'm sorry. 2 seconds. Mom of 2 kids, Hershii. She said, "Hershii, I love you, but Jayla had to address the situation face to face." Listen, we were in that house for 24 hours plus. At the point y'all saw me snap. 24 hours plus. 24 hours. There was nothing but arguing that entire time. I was over in that moment.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I was right or I should have went off of any of that. I snapped because we were having a good moment and it went left again around the same group again, and I was tired of the entire situation. It had nothing to do with one person in particular. I was over the entire situation. That's why I kept saying, what are we doing? I included myself in it. I said, what are we doing? Because this is stupid.
And it says, hopefully the rest of the episode will show more of your talents than the drama. Hopefully they will, because everybody, I know I've been working.
I've been working. I submit, you're about to see one of my work scenes coming. You're going to see me in the studio working on my new album. So
if you don't even see me in the scene, you can Google me and look. I'm going to have...
Oh, Hot Girl is back. Hey, Hot Girl, welcome back.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Pretty good.
How are you?
I'm good. I just had a few questions.
We might have the answers.
Hopefully you guys do. Okay, I'm gonna start off with Hershii. I just wanted to know if you're saying we all, why is Nicole and Rich in the room eavesdropping? Why you ain't invite them for them to hear?
Because I wasn't talking. Because sweetie, I wasn't talking to. I didn't. But I went to my room and I sat down and I laid down. Everybody came into the room, started talking, and I was tired of hearing about it. I left. I walked away from everybody.
And we had our separate rooms.
Everybody was in separate rooms. Remember,
you was in the community room. Yeah, I remember.
Right. But I think here's the thing, Hershii. I think for them, you're gonna probably have to give them some context because they're you know what I mean. Like I think we already saw past all that's gonna happen, honey, next week. I don't know, but they need some context, and that's the problem. The reason why Hershii did not address us or call us to the room is because we didn't say anything. Hershii went to her room and people were talking about the mess, and Hershii didn't want to hear it. Me and Rich was in Rich's room. Yeah. Just trying to get dressed.
Yeah, there you go, right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question is for Rich.
Yeah.
Okay, so you in the beginning of the show, the way I feel like the reason why people are dragging you now is the beginning of the show. You showed very like aggressive behavior towards Jeremy, which was right because he did put his hands on you. We understood that. Then you went off on not Flykingi, but King Pain, like doing all that extra other stuff. I don't think that was needed when y'all was arguing. And then now, I don't think you even giving the girls, other than Nicole, a chance to really get to know you by yourself. I feel like it's just you and Nicole. I think it's been that. So you just stuck by that you didn't even give nobody a chance. I seen in the coming up episode that you going off on Andre. I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna wait, but I just feel like you're so like take Nicole dick out your mouth and get to know the people, and then maybe and then stop being so aggressive, stop being so mad. Listen, I don't think nobody ever gonna want to talk to. No, that's how I'm watching the show. That's what I see. So that's what I'm saying.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. So addressing the issues again with Jeremy. If you say that you understand, you don't need to repeat it again. Someone put their hand on you. You know, you respond. I mean, do they just call and that's it? Like, did you want? Oh, you're back.
Oh no, I didn't leave, sweetie.
Okay, so again, Jeremy's situation, he places his hands on me. You don't put your hands on folks. King Pain again, y'all hoes, y'all bitches comments. If that's how you roll where you're from, that's fine. I don't allow folks to call me that. I don't know you like that, and the people that know me.
But you just said a few minutes ago that you don't. You just said something about calling somebody bitch because y'all play like that.
Correct. And if I feel that you're a bitch, I stand on that.
So how you don't want somebody calling you a bitch, but you could call somebody else a bitch?
No, baby. It's not whether or not they can. If you call me a bitch, stand on it and prove it. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Well, when you threw a fit, you proved that you was a bitch. When you threw a fit, I said when you threw a fit, you kind of proved him calling you a bitch.
No, they can prove it. They can.
Poetic, I love you. You're just so calm. You're not in the drama. Continue doing this because you look. Listen, you're a French kiss. And hold on, I had just one more for Nicole. Nicole, I feel like you read the comments what are you not getting? What people are saying? Like, what are you not understanding? Everybody's
Well,
saying that.
that's not a question, sis. You
Okay,
have to
let me
actually ask
finish.
the
Let me
I didn't even
finish.
get
Let me
to it.
finish.
Yeah.
Can you let me finish?
Mhm.
Everybody saw that you was talking about Jayla when you had no, you didn't have no reason to talk about her, right? Why
Okay.
can't you admit that you was wrong for talking
I never
about?
said that I wasn't wrong, sis. All I said was yes, I did
Can I
talk about
finish
her.
my question?
Girl.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl.
Okay, so like I just don't understand why you trying to beef with Andre. Why is it a problem now that Andre went and told Jayla? Now you want to beef with Andre and Flykingi because they want to relay the message.
Is it my turn now?
Not yet. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I just think that you
What's the question?
no, because no, listen. Nicole been doing a lot of Nicole been doing a lot of you on every live chat. You on every chat.
Oh, so you follow me, girl. So you're a
Oh
fan.
no, I watched the show. I can't be a fan of a liar. You can't even stand on what you said. When they asked you, you punked out. Could you
It's too
what
much.
do you mean? And let me ask you, are you with G status or chasing LA? Pick one, bitch. You want to be
I'm
with
with
now
who?
the show.
Next,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
spicy in here.
She doing too
Ooh,
much.
You are mad,
You
girl.
doing too
She
much.
is mad.
So
It's
we
fine.
appreciate.
Honey, I'm
Hold on.
built for
Let's
this,
put the
honey.
table. We appreciate
She
you guys.
Honey, she woke up and chose violence today, honey.
Nicole, that was personal, girl. She was mad.
It was
for real.
personal, honey. It was, honey. She felt that thing,
honey. I was told to take a dick on my mouth, but I mean, I am a gay man.
Right? She felt that
What you
thing,
put the pussy in
honey.
this head? Put the
She
pussy on
felt
live.
that thing.
Put the pussy on
Girl,
live.
here's the thing. She fucks with whoever fucks with me. That's what it is, girl. Like, next.
It was personal.
That was very personal, girl. Like, girl, you're clearly a fan.
We
You're talking about
appreciate
on
the
every
followers
live.
and the fans. We appreciate it. But let's not get disrespectful.
Yeah.
She was waiting on that moment. She was prepared, girl.
Baby, she was in her double dutch game. Like, let me jump in, honey. I'm ready, honey. That's what it's giving King Kong. King. It feel like she know me, honey. I don't know.
Who look up and just called up here on the line?
Welcome to the after show. Just Patches.
What's going on? Can everyone hear me?
It's the voice for me every time. Hey, Just Patches.
What's going on, Nicole? Hey, Hershii, Rich, Poetiik, to everyone out there. I like everybody because the entire group is what makes the show, right? And that's a viewer. We need all these individual personalities. If everybody was the same, then it would be boring.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What I would like to say is, what I think, Poetiik, I've been waiting to hear from you, and I really appreciate it tonight. What I think that you give is informed, involved, and inviting, because you know what's going on, right? And then you're kind of sharing information, and then you kind of invite the conversation. So I think that together, collectively, this group that's up here right now, I've really enjoyed it so far. But I do have a question for you, Poetiik. I have a question. Look, Nicole already know how I am. I'm going to always ask a question, right? So during the time that Jayla was giving you the lap dance, what song was going through your head?
The little genuine me. He did the little slide shit.
Was that Pony?
I don't even know what song was playing or what song was in my head. I was like, okay, here we are. So
not genuine. Now, you know what? That's kind of shocking because for me, it wouldn't have been genuine because I don't think of myself as a pony. I think of myself more of a horse. But that's neither here or there.
Patches is trying to flirt. Oh, I get it.
So,
okay,
Nicole, get out that. Here we go. And Hershii, I love it every time you go off. I don't care what anybody says because you just give very much the maternal paternal party. You know, when you get to going off, everything you say, it always has some relevancy to it, and I think that's really great.
Thank you.
Rich, don't change for anybody. Keep doing what you do, man, because you bring a certain level of spice to the show that I think us as the viewers, we appreciate. And like I said, I think collectively, if you all did the exact same thing, it would be boring. But I think sometimes we get so attached to everybody that we start taking sides. But as viewers, we should just sit back and enjoy the ambience of everything that's out there.
yeah, I get it. Just closing.
Thank you, Patches.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
Patches.
it. Really do.
Yeah,
No problem. Y'all take it easy.
I agree with
I'm not flirting. Nicole, stop that mess, man.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Bo, you're muted, Bo.
There you go. What's up, Bo?
Hey, Rich.
What's up?
You're looking good.
Thank you.
Actually, I have a question for you. I'm a licensed counselor, and I recognize some symptoms in the things that you're displaying. Have you ever considered kind of therapy or counseling or anything like that?
I did. When I talked about it in the episode when I was diagnosed with PTSD, that was by a psychiatrist, and I also went to speech therapy and psychology and shit like that. That's how I also became, i.e., me, Rich Baum. I went through a year, or should I say, nurse burnout, depression, PTSD, kind of like all at the same time, and kind of rebuilt my life. So yeah, what you're seeing is residual effects of PTSD. I manage it as best as I can and shit like that. Work out, I eat well. I use alternative therapies. Obviously, music is one of them and shit like that. And honestly, I try to stay out of fires. But when they come my way, and that's how I react.
Okay.
Nicole giving very much Kenya teas got people pieced. I mean, I just,
The moment.
Hold on one second. Go ahead, Bo. Sorry.
Yeah, Rich. During this episode, it seemed like you were kind of doing what Nicole wanted you to do. Like you would not hang out with the group if she doesn't want you to. You would go at the house when she wanted you to. It kind of, I don't know.
How are y'all connecting that? I'm sorry to even interrupt you. I'm a grown man, I think for myself. I just decided that she is my friend, just like other people have decided whomever is their friend. I ride for my friend, whether y'all feel like, oh, that's cool or not, whether y'all feel like Nicole is right or wrong. I ride for mine. And also, we've talked about the situation, but she's grown. She's grown. If she decides that she doesn't like someone, doesn't care for someone, that the person don't care for them, again, I only can say so much to another adult. But at the end of the day, my friend, and I wasn't trying to be around the toxicity for real that was going on in the house. Like I said, y'all only saw like bits and pieces.
Right.
And let me say this too, and I'm gonna let you interject. Okay. And what I usually do for real, I isolate myself when I'm like feeling like I'm about to have a moment and I feel like the anxiety and shit like that, my PTSD, I isolate myself. So when they saw me in the kitchen, I, not speaking, I'd rather be rude, as you would call it, versus like, I know I'm on edge and da-da-da-da, go up. So again, I have my way of handling things, and that's how I handle them. I isolate myself.
And it's very interesting that somebody would say that. It's so funny that they piggyback anything that anybody does that's Team Nicole, they have a problem with. Everyone in this friend group is clicked up. Everyone in this friend group is clicked up.
We like each other.
They're all right. They're all clicked up.
Everyone is
Andre and Ian are two peas in a pod. Jayla and King Payne are two peas in a pod. Poetic and Hershii are kind of neutral, and Jeremy is neutral. Me and Rich are clicked up. Like literally, there's cliques in this whole friend circle. So for somebody to say like, "Oh, why would you not go because Nicole didn't go," or "Why would you not go in there?" Like so many people do that in this friend group. Mind you, his issue was his issue though. He and I were sitting out there having a conversation. So for someone to come and interject themselves in our conversation, flipping a fan at our face while we're out here trying to calm down, relax, relate, and release. That pissed him off. Then for he and I to be playing games and for me and Jayla to be having a peaceful conversation, and then for someone to come in again and interject to stir up some mess, that pissed him off. So if he does not want to be around people that are pissing him off, why is it my fault, or why are you blaming him for being like, oh, well, it's peaceful over here with Nicole, I'm going to stay over here with Nicole?
Oh, gotcha. And I have just one more question for Poetic.
What's up?
What did it smell like after the lap dance? I'm guessing catfish.
Chop. One more thing, Bo. Bo, come on.
You're conditioned.
Listen. I wanted to say, was that conversation?
Now, was that the talks of a therapist?
Because if you're a licensed therapist, you should not get on a platform and try to sit up here and secretly diagnose somebody.
Yeah, I know you nigga. That nigga was lying. He ain't no damn therapist. Chop.
He got that degree on YouTube, honey. I don't know.
But at least, again, this is us. Y'all saw how we just, again, despite the feelings of whomever, even Nicole and Jayla may have, we will, again, you're not going to disrespect us like that. At the end of the day, we all actually are a fucking unit. Like, whether or not we agree with one another and fuck with one another, we are a fucking unit. So, yeah, like, that shit wasn't cool.
And we're friends. In real life, do friends not ride with their friends? Like, that's how it works. In real life.
Nicole, into the chat.
Could you unmute yourself, please? You're still muted, sweetheart.
Hello. Turn off.
Turn
your mic on, sweetie.
Oh, no,
somebody said that the people worked for me, honey. Did y'all receive y'all checks for being my friends?
I'm still waiting on mine.
No.
Y'all gotta check y'all mailbox. Y'all didn't get y'all
Can y'all
check.
hear me?
What's Mama too?
I'm mom of 2 Kens. Both of my girls' name starts with Ken, so that's my name.
Oh, that's
But I wanted to start off by saying I'm really loving this season. I'm loving the cast as a whole, the good, the bad, the happy, and the sad.
Thank you.
Okay. So my first question was for Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you said, you and Rich have become tight. So my question was, it seemed like there was an issue with Jayla when it seemed like Jayla was the reason why y'all kind of met. So did you have a issue with Jayla concerning that?
No,
if
not
that
at
makes
all.
sense. I'm sorry.
No, not at all.
Because it just seemed like it was really like an issue when she didn't show up for your Friendsgiving. But because of that, you were able to meet Rich.
You guys, right? I understand that, but I just had to give you guys my authentic reaction. Like that was my authentic reaction. So if I invited someone, so let's say you and I don't even know each other, and you invite me to your gathering, and I say, okay, mom of kin 2, I'm gonna come, and then I say, hey, Poetic, would you like to come with me to this party? And he's like, okay, cool, let's go. I'm like, okay, well, we'll meet each other there. Now let's just say I call Poetic like, hey, Poetic, I can't make it to the party anymore. Like it's Poetic, and Poetic still shows up. You wouldn't feel the type of way about me because I never told you that Poetic was coming.
Yeah, I get,
like
listening to you explain it, like I see both sides of it.
But how is there both sides though? There's right and there's wrong. Like there's etiquette. Like I would never.
No, I mean, like I see both sides. I see both sides of you feeling the type of way about her not, her bringing a +1 to your event. But
yeah, I wasn't mad. I just said, okay, like I'm watching you because I'm just looking at the etiquette of it all. It's like I have to give you specific rules then moving forward because I don't want no more stuff like this. You see what I'm saying? Like if that would have been somebody else's house, somebody else would have slammed the door in Rich's face and been like, all right, goodbye. I welcomed him with open arms and showed him an awesome time.
Yeah, I would never go to someone's house, without the +1 invite me. But at the time, when I found out or whatever, I was already there. So it's like I'm dressed, I'm there, and now I'm stuck with like the awkwardness of now I got to go knock on this person's door. I don't know anyone at this motherfucking party, and yeah. But it's my first time.
Yeah, because I was really, and I'm still into who you are, and the more we're getting to see of you, Rich. But in the beginning, I felt like you were just being supportive of everybody, no matter who they were. You just wanted to, show your love, have a scene with them, have a conversation. And I'm trying to see, like, did it build? Like, did the issues continue to build after that Friendsgiving with Jayla?
You say with me, or as far as like I didn't have any
or like I guess with Nicole.
Oh yeah, as far as our friendship.
Did our friendship build or what?
Yeah, so like this, we were actually hanging together outside of just camera time. So and this is, like we're together, and there's moments where we all cross paths, but some of us, again, we are actually fucking cool. Like
we hang out with each other off camera. Like you can't build a genuine bond with anybody just seeing them on the scene.
Yeah, I feel what y'all saying because, like you said, I think one of y'all said we don't get to see everything like that's being recorded, so we're having to make our own guesses on certain things, and some people feel one way, some people feel another. So it's all in good. It's all in good for the show, and I just want to let y'all know that as a viewer, I'm really loving what y'all are showing, and I can't wait to see more.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And you know what, Rich, is funny. I think the people like they're not keeping track of what's going on. So me and Rich met, at my Friendsgiving. That was in November. Turn around to December, I had my charity event. Rich was the only person out of the people sitting at my table that showed up. So we connected again there. Mm-hmm. Cut to, we hung out a lot of times off the camera. Cut to, we go to San Diego. Rich and I arrived to the hotel hours before everyone else did. So we're talking, we're laughing, we're drinking, we're chilling, we're getting to know each other better. Like at that point.
Hey, TTB just said, everyone's saying, but it's just a +1. That would be understandable at a venue, but he showed up at her actual house.
Like I really live here in real life.
Yeah, so it was awkward, I've never showed up to see house. And I feel like, again, I'm a homeowner, so to have anyone come to my crib and I don't know you, and you say you's a plus one, you wouldn't have come in. But it would have been a catch-22. It really would have been catch-22. Because it's like, I don't know you like that, bro, but you don't want to be a dick. But it's like, I don't, you don't know this person. So you don't know how they'll come into your house and how they're gonna act. People we don't have home training. What's up, Danila?
What's going on?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
How's everyone doing?
We're
Pretty
awesome,
good.
love.
We're doing ourselves.
Yes, I enjoyed the show.
Thank you so
I
much.
really do.
What was your favorite part of tonight's episode?
Man.
One part that just stood out the most, you would say. Oh, you got a question for me. Everybody seems to have a question for me.
Well, for one, I don't like the constant back and forth bickering shit. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get over something and then somebody coming back, well, da 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 da. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
We agree.
Mr. Andre, I don't like that.
Yeah. We were trying to, like I said, rectify the situation. The girls were pretty good. When I was sitting in the room with them, I was laying back, not saying anything, and the conversation was going very smooth.
Yeah, and I seen how they was getting to you because, like you said, let the women talk.
Yeah, and I sat back and somebody said I'm interjecting myself. No, I'm not. I'm letting them. I don't think for real, the way Nicole said this earlier, how information is interpreted back. If I felt like a girl said something snooty about her, I'll be like, hey, Nicole, maybe you should, watch for something or get to know somebody. I wouldn't necessarily come back and say, "Ooh, guess what they said," and spice it up and shit like that to get you all riled up.
But I don't even want nobody to tell me nothing nobody said secretly. Me and my friends don't do that. We don't sit around with people and call people "Ooh, guess what we heard?" We don't do that.
And the thing with you and Nicole, I understood what you were saying, with the dollar store thing, and it didn't have to be the way it was portrayed. It's just the way it kept coming. You're trying to say she went and got it done at the Dollar Tree. No, I'm saying she just got a surgery, but she's at the dollar store. And I understood what you were saying.
May I ask just one question too? When is it ever appropriate enough?
Now hold on one second. I gotta pause everything for one quick second, Rich. One quick second.
I know. Let me say this. Go. Just say it, girl. Go ahead.
Young reparations, but Nicole sit around with her mother gossiping. That's my mama. That's my mother. At the end of the day, I'm going to tell my mother every single thing, honey, because guess what? My mom is not in this stuff. You got to have somebody to vent to. Y'all ain't never called nobody to vent. Y'all ain't never had a bad day at work and called somebody to
Nicole,
vent about
it's nothing wrong with that. I no longer have my mama, and I wish I did. So
same here.
Talk to your mama.
Yeah. But what I was about to say, just to bring this up, when is it ever appropriate in a party, full-blown party, to interrupt the party and Skype somebody in the middle of it? That was kind of awkward. I've never been to a party like that. That it just, hey, let's stop the party. We got Diddy on the line. If it was Diddy, yeah, stop. We stopped for Diddy.
Damn sure.
But that's just inappropriate. You don't do that. I've never done that. I was engaging with the folks that were there. If you wasn't there, hey, you wasn't there. But I was just focusing on people there, despite how it turned out.
Right.
I wasn't calling folks, and because if that had never happened, honestly, I think other things could have been shifted too. Because I don't know what Jayla also what she heard over the phone, the bits and pieces, and that's why she could interpret that you got your body done at the dollar store because she's on this FaceTime in the middle of a fucking party, And then
but then he didn't have to do that.
It was disastrous.
Bring her up on the FaceTime. It was like being childish.
No. And knowing that this group trip was coming up later, it just set up a fire, and that's what y'all saw.
Right.
I responded to the fire because I'm the response, but what y'all saying is a response to the fire. We did not come into this very amicably. Excuse me, I stumbled there. But there was some tension in the air. There were some things that could have been handled better. And if you want to be a bigger and better person, show that. But don't wait till you show it later after the mess has started and say you want to be a better person. Fix it before it starts. You quote unquote OG Andre, which you're not. You want to be a leader and shit like that. Bring the girls together. don't separate those parts. You don't have to sugarcoat and say, what she didn't say, but you don't have to go back and just like fan the fire. And again, also King Pain, it came from both of them. That's another thing. I think it looks one-sided right now. That's just Andre, but King Pain is also friends with Jayla, so he heard whatever too and reported back as well.
Right.
And I get it. That's your friend. That's cool. But you also got to say that was messy and own up to that as well. You know.
And that's and hey Hershii.
Hello.
Yeah, and that's why I understood you near the end. I understood your frustration because I used to hang around a bunch of people and I cut this so short. I put myself in the box because you get tired of the same nonsense and it's going nowhere. And you don't want to hear the shit no more. So you'd be like, we're here and then we're taking it back again. And when does it stop? When is the resolve? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Just going in circles over and over.
Yeah, like it just makes no sense. And this it's supposed to be a platform where you're showing the people like this is how we do. Like, but the stuff that's going.
I'm sorry.
She cut out a little bit.
Oh.
You still there?
Hello.
Hey.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Right. I was like, wait. Hey, Oliver.
What's up?
Well.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
Are y'all getting into trouble tonight? What is going on? I don't know what's going on.
We're having a good time.
No, we're actually having a very peaceful,
live right now. Nobody today, so you know.
That's good. That's good. Congratulations to everybody. I heard you guys' season is like really good. Are you guys having fun at least? Don't everybody jump at one time.
Having fun. It's interesting because real shit. People don't understand this. This requires a lot of work. When you have work on top of work, this is just something extra. And when you have again these kind of toxic feelings, it can be draining. So it's been a mixed experience. Great at introduction to hey, what's up? How y'all doing?
Good.
But I had fun. I had fun in Palm Springs. I'll say that much.
Come on, Palm Springs.
I bet you did.
Everything was good until it wasn't. So, I was chilling on that good Sunday in the jacuzzi. That's what I came out there to do. I didn't come out there for any of the extra shit. Like, I missed this, though. I really wanted to go to the ATV ride.
You could have had my seat, honey, okay, baby? I could have been a cheerleader.
I was getting it.
Oh, that looks like so much fun.
It is. And it's on a hillside. They should have showed like the top of the hill because it's up there. That's why Nicole ass fell because she was trying to follow me. I went all the way up there, literally to the top of the hill. And I've been riding and doing this shit like for a while. She wants to follow me.
I felt confident. I had went around that thing like 3 times. I was encouraged. I felt confident in myself. I just thought I had that thing.
I felt real cute. I felt like Trade in a Rough Riders music video.
Until I didn't. And I just fell, honey. And like when I tell y'all, I'm so glad the camera didn't catch that because I bit that thing so hard, y'all. I was in fear for my life. I was up in the air. I was up in the air and I was just like, oh Jesus, just don't let me hit my face or break a nail. If I break a nail, I gotta go home. Like,
are you guys Hershii, this is your second season. Yes. And like, oh, Hershii. Okay. So I will say this. I don't know what's going on y'all season. Everybody knows that once Chasing Atlanta is done, I go on a sabbatical and then I'll binge watch it once it's all done. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I don't want anybody to think that my questions are, what is it? Premeditated? Yeah. Hershii. So like you came in as the fan favorite your first season. But I've been hearing throughout the halls and the walls are going out this season. How has it been coming off of what is like, girl, who dog is that? Sit that bitch down. What is that?
That's poetic dog. O'Shea, sit down.
Y'all need to what these dogs. But how's it been? How has it been having such a great season, your first season, and then coming back on your second season, and it may not, it may not be at that same what's the word I want to use? Crowd approval. Like, you getting critiqued more. I guess.
Oliver, for the people who talk about my skin, I use actually natural shea butter. That's why my skin looks the way that it does. I don't even wear any makeup. I look like this for a reason. But y'all good luck. Go ahead, Oliver.
Oliver, I'm actually glad it's happening to me this season because I want people to see that I'm an actual human. So I'm not docile. I don't sit in the corner and not say anything, and I'm not a quiet person. I like people saying, "Oh, Hershii's more shady this season." I am a shady person. That's it. It's been me. So I'm not ashamed of that, and I'm glad people are getting to know me better as opposed to this I don't know, this mouse church boy that they made up that I was last season.
Right. Church boy.
Yeah, because
we should have had a scene going to church. We should have went to church on a scene.
For your music video.
Yes. So I shot a music video. Yeah. So that's gonna be aired in the season as well. Yeah. So that's oh God. Yeah.
That's good, Hershii, because I view everything as science. So there's been personalities, including myself, who come on their first season and knock it out the park, and then their second season, people start getting in their ass a little bit more, and some people can't handle it. And I'm just, I follow you, I watch your TikTok and stuff like that, and I'm just so proud of how you keep doing your thing. You don't give a damn. You still doing your bops. You still doing your thing. Thank you.
So I was just curious to see what you think. Okay, Nicole.
Hi, Oliver.
Nicole. I just want to say, Nicole, you have to be. Don't nobody whoop my ass. Nicole, you have to be one of the most beautiful things that have come on this platform. Like, you are just breath.
Thank you.
But Nicole, I've been hearing you've been showing your ass, so I want to know. With it being your first season, you haven't watched the platform and all of this, and you coming on this season, with the energy that you're coming on with, how have you been taking it?
It's kind of different for me. I mean, of course, I'm just, I be saying what I be saying. I'm a shady person. I am low key. Like, that's just what I do. I want to laugh, and the laugh can be on me. It can be on my mama. It could be on anybody. Like, anybody can get it when it's time for the jokes. You know what I mean? And like I said, I think a lot of the times I allow myself to get baited into certain situations, and I'll have to take accountability for what I did. So I said some things, and maybe they were shady to people. Maybe they weren't shady. Maybe they were mean. Maybe they weren't mean. But when asked about it, I said, yes, this is what I said, girl. Like, I said it. It is what it is. I'm just a strong personality. And some people could take it. Mm-hmm. Some people can't. The people that love me on this cast, they love me. The people that can't take it, they can't take it.
I think we have a clip.
Yes, come on for the
Roll
clip.
that beautiful beam footage.
Nobody attacking nobody, and you were on the phone when I said it, so it wasn't for me saying.
You was on the phone and you heard it, or you heard about it thereafter, not necessarily from me. How did you feel about it?
So here come this nigga once again. It's taking me everything, my mama, God, my soul, not to knock this motherfucker nigga's head off. Because every time I look around, he's interjecting himself in women's business. I'm starting to see a fucking pattern here. It's just always some shit with fucking women. Dude, you not a bitch. Yeah, you are a bitch, but you ain't no female.
But regardless of all that,
Right.
Okay.
So I don't know if the people didn't watch the episode when they watched it. I said yes. I said that. I said yes. You were on the phone and I said it. So when people say you're not taking accountability, I said yes. I said it. Isn't that accountability, right? Accountability is when you say you said something, right?
Yeah. You're on it.
I said yes. I said that. You were on the phone, so I assumed you heard me when I said it because I was leaning over the couch and saying it into the phone. I said yes. I said that, and then I was cut off by someone who it had nothing to do with them. Like, it wasn't about you at that moment, baby. I understand that you're the uno, whatever you call yourself. I understand that you're the he and the he. But you know, it wasn't about you at that moment. It was about me and her talking, and we were trying to have a conversation. So it wasn't a need for anyone to interject. And Rich never interjected himself. Rich literally sat there quiet.
Yeah,
girl, it was windy outside. Hell blowing.
It was so cold and windy. Oh my god!
Look at the wind in the back. Look at the wind in the back.
So Nicole, I want to know this too. So like for me, when I watch myself back on Chasing Reality, you know, sometimes what do people be saying in the comments? I be like, you know what? I can see why y'all say that. I can see that. Because, you know, we never see, none of us, nobody on this world, unless you're on reality TV or you're a blogger or some type of media personality, you never see yourself back in life. You know, you never can hit the rewind button, but we have the privilege of hitting the rewind button because we see ourselves. Are there any moments this season where watching yourself, you're like, ooh, girl, okay, I know what they're talking about. Ooh,
absolutely. There was a lot of them. There was a lot of moments. I think that in real life, you know, if you say something shady and people laugh and you move on from it, you move on. But once you have to like watch it back, you're like, I can see why somebody would be upset that I said that. I could see why somebody wouldn't think it was funny. Even though I laughed and other people laughed, I can see, you know, maybe I didn't have to say that. Maybe I didn't have to do that, honey. I'd be like, I was drunk, honey. I was in here having fun. We were all talking. There was a lot going on, honey. And I just, you know, I just said some things, but I can see certain moments where I was like, I probably didn't have to say that, you know. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Well, on to the two trades. How y'all doing?
I'm good. What's up?
How you feeling?
I haven't met y'all yet, but I can't wait to meet y'all soon.
Yeah.
I've been an A too. You was just an A.
Yeah, I'll be all the time.
LA soon.
Okay.
When you coming out?
We can't say this.
I know, but like next month or something.
Yeah,
we can't say.
Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna find out. Okay, but this is what I want to know. So this is what I haven't watched the episode, so I don't know. I can't ask y'all anything about the season, but I want to know what y'all like looking so like trady and beefy. Has y'all booty count gone up? Like, do the boys be trying to get like plowed by y'all?
There you
go.
So
for all the people who be talking all that shit, especially the females, baby, I don't want you, sweetheart, but I got niggas in my inbox. I got niggas in my
Oliver, your mama is over here talking about Suge. You get to meet your new stepdaddy. She is about to get her some poetic.
Hold up, excuse me. To all the people that support me, my companions, look, I appreciate all y'all booty pics, y'all videos, the dinglings, everything. People sending me extra stuff. That look. I appreciate me and you, us now for part. Look, we in this.
So Rich Bomb. So like, what type of explosions do you be engaging in? Like, what's your listen, you already know what the fuck it is when I came up on this. I'm gonna ask you. Bomb, what you be getting into? What you be doing?
Man, what I be getting into? What I be doing? I be minding my business. You
know?
Like,
are you a top?
Yes, full top, not a holiday top, not a Christian mingle top, not just because your birthday or this is Veterans Day. And yeah, no, it's not happening. I give up.
So like, are you one of those? Are you one of those tops that like you? Okay, I'll stop. I'll be.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. So like, are you one of those tops who you don't mind like going down? Like,
no,
do you SWV go downtown?
Yeah, give head and shit like that. I found that like foolish when top say.
But I'm talking about. But I ain't only talking about back there. I'm talking about to the front and the back.
Do I like my ass be needed?
No, she's saying do you eat ass.
Oh yeah. I thought it was all me.
Dogs out.
Yeah.
And do you do the other thing?
Good, honey. Come on.
And do you do the other thing?
What's the other thing?
He asking, do you suck dick?
He said yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure. All right. And then.
Let's hurt you on fucking thing.
Rich Bomb, are you a top that enjoys your salad tossed?
No. It makes my dick.
You don't? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So Poetik,
I've actually put this dude out of my house.
Because he went too far down.
No, because when I tell you like this is not my get down, we've been having this conversation and shit like that. Like just because you're a verse and I have nice assets and shit, dude, it is what it is. This is what's going on. If you get too close to my hole, it's a wrap. Gotta go.
You gotta go. Okay, all right. Okay. Poetik, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. Come on, Poetik Justice. Poetik, how has your booty count been?
It's been pretty normal. Like I'll say that pretty normal. Nothing crazy. I don't really get any crazy like videos or pictures or anything like that, which I appreciate.
Let me send you some. Hold on.
Oh, in Poetic, what kind of top are you? Are you a toxic top like your friend next to you, or do you?
Not toxic.
Toxic. Oh, I mean toxic.
Yeah, that's toxic as fuck, but that's a whole nother vibe.
It's giving you might like toxic, Oliver. I don't know.
Oh no, I don't listen. But this is about y'all. It's not about me. Okay, and then I'm about to go. This is why I really want to know. Let's get serious. Are y'all making y'all money off of this? Like, okay, I know y'all gonna fight. I know y'all gonna argue. I know the lives are fun and the comments and all that shit. But are y'all making y'all money? I know Hershii stay booked. Are y'all making y'all money?
Absolutely, honey. My hair is selling, honey. The people are ordering, honey. My bonnets are selling, honey. Thank you guys. Get you a Nicole Rae hair bonnet, honey. Y'all see it's gonna keep you laid, honey. Okay. Get you some bundles, honey, from Nicole Rae hair, honey. Oh, you got your bonnet. Come on, Hersh, for the merch.
More visibility. More people caught on to it. So yeah, I'm definitely getting more opportunities and shit like that. Booked a couple, actually another magazine. So yeah, so the show's only been out for like what, a month, and I've done a couple podcasts and a couple magazines. And like I said, with the album coming out, I am happy as fuck. So yeah, more and more shit is coming, more opportunities. Nice. So I can't keep it 100 to say that. And also, like I said, my DMs, I'm pumping. So
is your, I mean, fuck the DMs. I mean, unless they transactions.
Oh yeah, but no, it's doing what it needs to do.
Well, good.
But again, I'm an artist. My job is to perform on stage and make good music. So at the end of the day, I had to get my ass out there and shake something. So that's it.
Come on, Shake. Is the album coming out before the season is done? Because
you know what? By the reunion, I should be able to announce when my album is coming out. So that's
now this is when I gotta spank y'all.
That's the goal for
me. This is when I gotta spank y'all because we need the album now. While all of us are here.
No, you can't rush good work. You can't rush the artist.
Yeah, I couldn't rush it.
Can we at least get a song and a video?
No, I
mean,
I mean, I got 2 new tracks coming in the next couple of weeks, and we'll see what happens after that. But yeah, I mean, I have some things planned later for the album release, but I can't put out the album just yet.
I want to be a video vixen.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
Gotta talk to us. Want to talk.
And Hershii probably can attest. You know, our viewers love us, and they mean well, and I know they mean well. But there's nothing like capitalizing when everybody's watching you versus after this season. That's the only reason why I asked. So, I'm not gonna rush y'all creativity or y'all artistry, but if we can get a song and a video with a release date and a link to save the album, that would be great. While everybody is here, while they watching, while they tuning in, clicking in between them watching y'all cuss each other out, a slide in between to be pre-save my album, pre-save my single, pre-save my. Y'all need to get y'all some merchandise. Y'all need to get y'all some things.
Business 101.
I gotta get you a bonnet, Oliver, a Nicole Rae hair bonnet.
This though, because girl, I just went and got me a 30-inch unit, man.
I seen that, honey. Did you get somebody to put it on yet?
No, and not yet.
I'm gonna talk to you. I may be somewhere close to you soon. I don't know.
Okay. And the hair,
I'm gonna have to lay that thing on.
The hair that you had sent me that I wore at the reunion, I had somebody redo it. I had them take it off and redo it. So
make a new wig out of it. Okay.
Cause that was a.
The first wig maker.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to hurt nobody.
Somebody said,
we appreciate the gems you dropping for real.
Yeah.
Take all that into consideration.
Yeah, thank you for calling up for real and representing for the A, the OG.
Oh no, listen, my brother Q, this is his thing. Y'all have always welcomed me to make my little cameos on y'all on the season. I can't wait till the people see this cameo I'm making this season. Nicole,
being messy.
We saw a piece.
Were you being messy?
He was with
You know what? To be quite honest, I wasn't being messy. I wasn't because I honestly did not know what was going on. We shot that scene right after y'all came back from this trip, so y'all, the people may be seeing it soon. I didn't know what the hell was going on, and I had ate some of those California gummies, and I was, you know, I was doing a lot, so I was just really laughing at everything. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, so I wasn't being messy. Shockingly, I was actually not being messy. I was not.
I still love you, Oliver. We're still good.
It's all fun. It's all fun, but I love you guys. Sending y'all kisses, hugs, positive energy, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next couple of months.
Yeah, thanks. Make sure y'all sign up to go to Cancun.
Yeah. Yes. The trip is still tripping. www.twixtrip.com because we showing out. Y'all coming? Nicole, you coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. You already know.
Rich, you coming, right?
You know what? I'm thinking about it.
I had already put my deposit down, but I just like 2 weeks after that, something else popped up. So I might have to pull out of the trip. So I'm not sure just yet. Because I might have to go somewhere.
Not pull out like Toxic Rich Bomb. Okay.
See, Oliver, you started something.
We might have a hair master class. Come on, let's go Cancun.
I hear aggressive and toxic.
Nicole, can you do? Can we do that? Can you teach a hair master class while you're there?
And I could.
Okay, that's lit. The Cancun trip is going to be lit. The Cancun trip is going to be lit. I'm so excited. I can't wait till everybody sees everything that
I plan on being very drunk.
I'm just stewing up in my laboratory for everybody.
I'm excited.
I love you guys. Everybody continue to support the Chasing LA girls. And until next time, be sure to pray and Kegel, friends. Bye.
Bye, Oliver. Rich, not a toxic top. That's funny.
No, what the fuck is that?
A comment just says, so far the music I heard on the show is really good. I wish they would showcase that more. The mess is expected, but I want to see what they are chasing.
Yeah,
BRB, y'all. Hold on.
We all do. We all do.
I think after this Palm Springs, in my memory, and after Palm Springs, we all get back to just
our lives.
So,
sometimes it's better to get back to your lives than to be like in a house all together.
Yeah. So hopefully that's what's next. The show.
Put your mama shorts.
Hershii, how you feeling over there? You alive still?
Oh yeah, I'm reading the comments. I just wanted to clear something up. I don't need to sell anything because I'm booked every weekend, sweetie. You know who you are. Thanks.
What's up? Terrell? What's up? You
Welcome back?
We can't hear you, so are you talking? Hello? I hear something.
You want to turn that mic on, sweetheart?
Because it's not.
I feel like it's turned on, but I don't know what's something. We can't hear you.
You hear me now?
Yeah. There you go.
Hey.
Okay, what's up?
Okay. Thank you for bringing me back.
Of course.
So, what do y'all think about William the Bear?
Good night, y'all.
I don't. Oh, damn. That is, you know what? This is a subject that we're just.
I'm sorry. Hershii, come back. I'm sorry.
It's just you know, we don't want to beat a dead horse. You know, y'all
say
out certain things, and we're kind of over certain things too, and there's been like a certain narrative and shit. So if you have something else, you know, we can holler about that.
Please tell him to come back. I'm sorry.
He might pop back up.
Yeah.
We've been on for a little while.
I don't want to make nobody upset because I'm happy to talk to all of y'all.
No, you're not making us upset. We
No,
appreciate your thoughts on that. I mean, I would just personally rather talk about tonight's episode or I don't want to talk about anybody that's not here on this live or not part of tonight's episode.
Well, you know, we did kind of mention it because we had to, but certain things are like beating a dead horse. So
I thought maybe 85% of the episode was good because people were starting to come around and get over what they was going through.
What's the 15% you didn't like?
You know, as far as you know, Nicole and Jayla, you know, trying to talk out.
Okay. Yeah, overall, I thought the episode was really, really great.
You didn't like us trying to talk it out? Is that what you're saying?
No, she said she did.
Oh.
You know, people like resolutions. And, you know, it's cool that y'all like resolutions and love it. But, you know, again, we're strangers and everybody have their feelings and things of that nature. Yeah. And And now a lot of people would jump to conclusions from what you see, your vantage point. And it's like 1 week y'all be like, oh, on the bus, 1 week y'all be on the boat, y'all throw us on the boat. So it's very interesting. Why do you think that also, I can ask you this. Why do you think that we're judged so oh, she did? All right.
Okay. What were you about to ask?
But why we're judged like so drastically, like why people can see one thing, half of something, and they just go on, make a whole assumption about your life.
Well, that's what we signed up for. That's the power of reality TV.
So we decided to be it.
Yeah,
we're no longer
we decided
a person.
We're now a subject. We're now tabloid fodder with something for the blogs. That's what we signed up for, essentially. Yeah. They don't know our real lives other than what we show, and then even whatever we show, and it's for them to just pick apart.
Correct.
So that's what it is.
And just before this, we were just regular folks. Now, look at your life.
Well, I've always been a star. So
I've been a regular folk. I just, I've been caring.
Yes, Poetik, you better be a star. Come on.
I'm fine with emerging and growing into myself.
What do you? Okay. Up to this point now, the episodes they've shown, we can't give too much away. But what is your hopes for the rest of the season? Because we still are filming our last few little things. So what is your hope for the end of the season before or by the time we get to the reunion part? What would you hope for?
World peace.
World peace. No, I agree.
I was
especially among this group.
But yeah, on some real shit, like that's at the end of the day, like I said, we do represent, the LA unit and shit like that. We don't have to like each other at the end of the day, but we don't have to dog each other out too. And that's my thing. Like, we don't have to dog each other left and right. But, I understand, say something about me, say something about you. But at the end of the day, it don't have to be that. It don't have to be that. And we can act and we can be functioning adult professionals because we are. But you can't force anyone to befriend you or understand you and shit like that. So,
yeah, that's true.
We're people. We're people on here that y'all get to watch.
So I hope so far that my hopes for the viewers and the fans, I hope y'all been enjoying this season. We've given you a lot this season in terms of us chasing. We mixed it up with the cast, with we the newbies, right? So I think we did a hell of a job mixing it up.
You guys did awesome.
So you did an amazing job too.
You guys freaking did awesome. I love
it. That's what it is. Somebody just asked what my sign is. I'm a Leo, baby.
That's so nice. Leos are nice.
Not a Pisces. He's a Leo, honey. He's the little lion, little Leo.
Somebody just asked, Poetik and Rich, do you think the military helps you in your day-to-day life?
Yes. Structure. That's another thing. Like, that's why I call myself hold on, I want to get the words right. I am a time bomb. Again, you see that, but still, I'm a calculated. I am a calculated time bomb. I just don't go off on any premises. But no, it taught me a lot about life structure, what I wanted in life, what I didn't want in life, aspirations, and also opened up my world. I can really be honest, because you were exposed to so many different people. And so many different walks of life. And it just, it opened up my life. I'm just a dude from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, out the boot. Born to, my mom was 14, adopted by my grandparents, raised basically poor, middle class lifestyle and shit like that. So I didn't grow up with a lot of quote unquote dreams, because it was more about survival. Even in my, in my town or my city still, Baton Rouge, it's still lucky if you make it out if you're 16.
Yeah.
I come from a very treacherous, ruthless place similar to Chicago and shit like that. Is in New Orleans, I think, just peaked the #1 murder capital if you just look it up. So I come from a rough place. So what you're seeing is the result, of that.
100%. Just to piggyback off that, I'm from Springfield, Mass. Anybody who knows, if you know, 413 in the building, hold it down. At one point in time, Springfield was #6 on the most dangerous cities out of the U.S. Especially 80s baby, growing up in the 90s.
80s babies.
Crack epidemic, crack baby right here. Made it through. So basically, and somebody just asked, how's my brother and how's my brothers and my dad. Everybody is moving on in the best way they know how. And I'll say that. I love my brothers to death. Those are my everything's, my little pieces. I miss them so much. They're in Atlanta, so they're holding it down. But what I was saying, though, to get back to the initial question,
so we all come from that. No, we all don't come from. Poetik has a story. I have a
go ahead, bro. Yeah. I mean, everybody. You might be able to identify
Seriously,
with,
no one walks.
you might be able to identify with, bits and pieces of us, but not everybody does come from that, because I actually know a lot of people that don't have that story. So kudos to you.
Correct.
Thank God for that.
Congratulations.
But for me, growing up in that environment, growing up in the system, and then making it through, by the time I did join the Army at 18, it pretty much, I was already disciplined, I was already structured, I was already grinded, and had to like put whatever the bullshit and noise in my face, and I had to kind of put that in the back of my mind just to make it to the next day. It helped solidify that. My military experience and my training helped solidify that. So by the time 22, when I got chaptered out, that was it,
No, Poetiik's military experience, honey, made him 2 on time, y'all. That's what it did, honey. That's what it did, honey. It made him 2 on time, honey. He leaves people, honey. He be looking at his watch, honey, like, Nicole, it says it's gonna take us this long to get there, honey.
I on time. I know the power of just, that type of respect when you respect somebody's time. Now, I wish others, on the other hand, will respect my time. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm going to keep my side of the street clean. So
one of my college professors, nursing professors, used to tell me, if you're on time, you're late.
Yeah.
So I totally get that.
I'm late to everything. Oh, my God.
I'll be late.
Thank you, Miss Cali Girl 76. She said we all don't have the same story. I'm glad you both made it through, because so many did. Exactly.
And that's what also,
and I salute.
Let's express something, despite, again, what y'all see on these episodes. We're on here to represent for the community, ourselves, the LGBT community, to be exact, to widen that span, to and encourage the genre to add to it. And we're here to share our stories. So whether or not, like, again, some people will agree and some people can't. Like I said, with my life, with the military past, my nursing past, I've crossed a lot of strangers, taking care of a lot of different people from all different walks of life. That's why I don't ever feel that 2 people are the same. They are not. I've met hundreds of thousands of people at this point, cared for the same over my 10 years. So yeah, people who like, oh yeah, how can you be a nurse like that? 10 years, 2 degrees, add it up. Put some respect on my name. When you speak on me though, put some respect on my shit. Put some respect on my shit. You may say this, may say that, but still in all, I represent for gay Black men across America. When people see me, they see a Black man. They see a Black man, and hey, I represent. My family proud, people proud, I'm proud. My friends are proud. Love y'all.
I'm over here looking at all the comments about.
And he drinks lemon drops, guys. He can't be that aggressive.
It is. That's what it is. I'm telling you, it's off the chain. But yeah,
yes, and now they're talking about the time thing, y'all. They say you're supposed to be 15 minutes early. I don't know how to do that, y'all. Like, my mom is like that. She be wanting to be on time for stuff. I'd be like, girl,
I'm only on time for like shit that I have to be there for. Other than that,
I try to be on time.
Majority
of the time.
I try.
Not perfect. And LA traffic's a bitch, so I mean,
honey, Poetiik will definitely leave you. Absolutely.
If it's time to be there, we all got commitments. I honor mine, so.
TTB said, if you're late, you're early. Laugh out loud. At least in mine. I'm showing up. Yeah, I'm showing up to the party at 2 a.m. Just show up late. Like,
why you get mad at me for your party? But they thought I was late, but production had me waiting. But still, now people were like mad at me for being late. Like, this ain't a job. Like, this is a party. Like, if you get to the party at 8, like, bitch, what you doing all day? You don't got nothing going on. Like, I was doing shit.
Miss Ebby, you definitely got to tell people an earlier time. Tell me an earlier time, and then I might actually be on time. I'm gonna still probably be late a little bit, but I'll be closer to the time.
Steve Harvey said that there was a study that said that people who actually run late live longer.
Yeah, because we don't stress. We just be chilling. We take our time. We be chilling. We just be, living our life.
I want to smoke.
He said, all you can say is sorry once you get there. Sorry, I was late. That's all you can say.
Okay.
But yeah,
but I always I arrive late and I stay to the end though. Like the people that come early usually leave early. I'd rather get there late and stay till it's over.
I was there. Yeah. Damn.
Well, I'm glad. I'm looking in the comments. I'm glad y'all enjoyed tonight's show. Yeah, I thought it was a great show for sure.
It was.
It was awesome. A great show. Absolutely.
Freaking show.
So based off of next week's episode, what y'all think? Oh, Jayla, thank you. It was a great show tonight. I'm glad
it was a great show tonight. Yes, it was awesome tonight.
We gave a show, baby. We gave a show.
Next week's episode is gonna be fun. Next week, I think we have some fun.
So we're gonna be back in the section like pissing on trying to drag you, which I don't get that. Like I'm not I'm good.
Shout out to Hot Ron. I appreciate you.
I'm a huge fan of you all. Poetic, you are amazing. Okay, come on, Hot Ron.
That support me. I appreciate the ones that don't, because again, everybody needs that. Everybody needs that friction. That's what kept me going. If I thought like I was perfect and shit like that, dude, I mean, seriously, I'll be complacent.
Charlotta Howard, thank you for coming. I'm coming late, switching down the aisles, blah, blah, blah. Period. Bye, y'all.
Hey.
Hey, Auntie Pooh.
Oh God, they don't wanna see me go. Oh God, they just represent me. Oh God, fuck them all, fuck them all. Don't you forget? Oh God, they don't wanna see me go. Oh God, they just represent me. Oh God, fuck them all, fuck them all. Yeah, I said, don't you forget? I've been hated from the beginning, started last, but a win. Paying for my downfall, they sinning. Answers watching over me. Yeah, I've been a witness. I can hear you singing deep down in my spirit. Stop playing with me, pussy ass. He asking for a finger on the trigger. Done about in the face, special liver for the pussy niggas. If I had to, I'ma hit the block twice. I'ma murk every damn motherfucker. Stop taking chances, stop playing with the lie. I ain't shit noise. In the city, opposite of pretty. We are Mr. Dixie. Hey, I'm 50. I get the wig. R.I.P. Leave him dead. Right between his eyes. In the upper head. I'm a crazy nigga. They call me good night. Crazy killer. Can you in plain sight? For my family. Frank Lucas. For my family. I'm the boss and the shooter. For the family. I'm going to look at bossy. I'm the Undertaker. Putting nothing to your coffin. They don't want to see me ball. One God. They just want to see me ball. One God. Fuck them all. Yeah, I said. Don't you forget. One God. They don't want to see me ball. One God. They just want to see me ball. One God. Fuck them all. Yeah, I said. Don't you forget. I know them praying and wishing for my demise to mission. Oh Lord, please don't let him breach the ceiling. Forgive it, oh Lord, deliver me.
Next time on Chasing LA.
So, I don't know what happened, but you know.
I could not be in this house not one more minute.
Some real G shit like before we got to manage our own energy and the energy. Some people
it's terrible.
It's
off.
I can't.
I've been feeling like I don't. Yeah. And so I feel you.
I know.
What is all of this?
Nothing.
What is all of
You're
this?
nothing.
I'm something.
You're nothing.
I'm something.
You're not.
I'm somebody. So we both annoyed. And guess what? We annoyed and unbothered.
And I am Compton, I am